How many of you ever had a red Ryder BB gun moment in your life? Something you'd hoped for so much when you were a kid that it hurt. Anybody out there? Boy, I did. As a matter of fact, I'm going to share 10 quick stories with you about things that I hoped for about when I was a kid. I'll share the first 5 now, and then if we have time, we'll wrap up with them at the end. Does that sound good? All right, let's have some fun with this. So I grew up in Colorado. That's the first picture on the slide up there. And I always hope for snow days. Does anybody ever had a snow day before when you were a kid? You were hoping for it? Well, it rarely came true in Colorado because we had to have 3 feet of snow for a snow day. It rarely ever happened. Rarely ever happened. Now, the irony is I live in the state of Georgia, and you mention snow, and they call a snow day, right? It's the way it goes in the Southeast. Number 2 on that list of things that I hoped for, some came true, some didn't. Boy, this one came true. Believe it or not, when I was a young kid, I'd go through Foothills Fashion Mall in Fort Collins, Colorado. And I would hope that I would find money just laying on the floor. Crazy thing, right? Hoping that money grew on trees. Well, funny enough, I'm walking down the mall, and I come across a $20 bill. I pick it up, look around, there's nobody there. Nobody claims it. I go to the arcade, I buy a pretzel, and cash in for quarters, and I play a bunch of Pac-Man. I do that all the time. Here's the irony, and the funny thing, lightning struck twice. A year later, I was walking in the same mall, found another $20 bill, did the exact same thing, went to the arcade, bought an even bigger pretzel, and obviously demonstrating that I was just a financial visionary at the time, wasn't I? So much so. How many have heard of Sadie Hawkins before? You know what Sadie Hawkins is? It was the dance where the girls would ask the guys to go. I don't know if you ever had that in your high school or whatever, but I did. All the way from ninth grade to my senior year, we had that dance. And I'm sad to report to you that I sat at home every night of Sadie Hawkins. I never got asked by a young lady for me to go. There was a lot of reasons for that. Wasn't that cool, but it was one of those nights that my mom would just hand me the bag of Doritos and know that I was sitting there by myself and wasn't asking what the plans were. So I would sit there sad. Or how many of you have a team that you follow right now or have followed for years? All of you do, right? Somebody does. The Denver Broncos. I grew up with the Denver Broncos. John Elway was one of my childhood heroes. And funny enough, when I was young, we went to 4 Super Bowls. When I was young, imagine the hope and all that. We got blown out at every one. That falls under the hoping for something, but it didn't pan out. And then the last one I'll share with you today was this. I had a crush on a young lady named Kate. She lived right down the street from me. I made all kinds of romantic gestures and overtures during high school to her, but she paid me no attention. I went to her door one time with my last chance. It was the last chance effort my senior year to express my genuine love for her. I go to the door, I have flowers with me, and I took a 45. You know what a 45 is? It's an old song that you were on that you just have the one song in there. And it was REO Speedwagon's I Can't Fight This Feeling Anymore. Yeah, something I hope for. So I give her this, and I'm all excited and thinking, oh, I'm going to make a big impression. This is it, baby. Guess who comes in and stands next to her at the door? Her boyfriend. He's the high school quarterback, had his jersey on. Showed up. Things I hoped for that didn't happen for me.